occupancies that would be considered incidental, barbers or hairdressers, any kind of professional offices, including insurance agents, studios for like art or dance or things like that, right? So you're just not going to be considered incidental if you set up a Dunkin' Donuts in your garage, right? So now let's get into the coverage forms. So the basic DP-1 form, this is going to cover only on a named perils basis only, and the loss valuation is going to be actual cash value. So there are a couple of different options to cover under basic. So these are sub options under the overall general arching form of UP-1. So the standard form, the least expensive option, but it only covers for three things, three perils. And those things are going to be fire, lightning, and internal explosion, right? Internal explosion would be like the gas water heater that was exploded inside the house, right? Now, it sounds like there's not a lot of coverage here, but understand that this is basic, very cheap coverage, okay? Now, if you want better coverage, not for much more money, in fact, you can get DP-1 option 1, which is going to include the original three perils, along with what we call the 9 extended coverage perils. Now, they have a acronym here, CHS waiver, that may help you with understanding these. So let's go over these. So the first one here is windstorm or hail. This is going to cover damage to the property from windstorm or hail, but it will be limited. It won't cover for awning signs or antennas outside the dwelling, or any cause to the interior of the building damage. Personal property will only be covered if the outside of the building was damaged first. So if you had an open window, then there would be no coverage, but if you had a broken window from the hail, then it would be covered. So no coverage also will apply on windstorm or hails to any revolts or kudos under a DP-1 option 1. Explosion gets expanded in DP-1 option 1 to include external explosions. So an example of an external explosion would be one